Namaste. Welcome and greetings. I am Magick. It's gonna stop a virus. No. This
Got y'all listening now. Some witchcraft for that ass. Too late to turn away. Abracadabra and all that good shit. Yo. Hocus pocus, got you focused on my rhyme. Simply easy, now I'm eating couch potatoes, I recline. No, I'm joking as I'm toking power puffs at Pokeos. Till my town and villa filled with ganja smoke, you know the dough. Coming out my pipes, talking about the bones in my throat. With the mic, I'm casting curses every night, you know the scope. Got my spells handy. You may call it the phone, but when I'm done reciting, you'll give me the keys to the throne. Then I'll take my keys to go home. Didn't say I was done. While rush to end it all, it feels amazing to have won. I'm not planning to ball, but why not take the chance to stunt? No, I don't need it all. Can think of a thing I don't want. Do I worship the sun? Or sold my soul for the tongue? Or dead since I was young? Or got some voodoo done?
Namaste, namastizzle, peace and many blessings. Greetings, shalom. What's up? Cosmic chaos, how are you? Gratitude, sister. Hey, Lenora Rice, what up? How are you? I have not seen you in a minute. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. Peace, hip hop elevation. What's the deal, God? What's going on? Peace and blessings. Legacy Sigma, what's the deal? What's up? Peace, Amir, what's the deal? It's good to see all y'all. Cosmic Puzzle Piece, what's the deal, my brother? What's up, people? Michael Surratt. Every time I say a name, somebody else enter. What's up, y'all? Good to see all y'all. Peace D, what's the deal? What's the deal? Today is August 26th, 2025. It's the day of Mars Tuesday. Red is the color. Use your magic like it's a weapon. Divine peace and blessings, Caribbean Grimoire. How are you, sir? Imhotep. Damn. Peace. I'm seeing names I haven't seen in a while. What's the deal? What's up? Peace, peace, peace. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. What's the deal? All right. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend and everything's going okay in your neck of the world, wherever you are. Almost the end of August. August flew by. I swear it did. Almost October, my favorite month. Sorry about that. What's up, people? What's up? All right. For those of you, though, before I go any further, for those of you who have taken my classes, I've had a couple people come to me and ask me, why don't you keep going? Why don't you do a Magick 501 to continue the courses? So if there's anyone in the audience sitting here who have taken my classes, I ask you, what have I not covered yet that you would like to see me cover in Magick 501? I'm in the process. I'm going over some ideas on what other systems are out there that I could possibly cover, but I need some ideas. So help me out with that if you could, please. Cosmic Chaos says, greetings, amazing. Hey, Katrina, peace, peace. Happy Tuesday. Namaste. What's the deal? Magic is all that's left. Absolutely, absolutely. Y'all know, remember last show, I said that I've been doing a lot of research, and I've been looking at a lot of these body cam videos. This is the thing that's going on now. So police videos of traffic stops. And, I was saying, of course, we are going to be highlighted. They're going to show us more than anybody. They're going to show us at ours. Of course, that's a given, but the patterns that I was saying is that it's these children, y'all. These children they don't have a chance, to be quite honest. I made a post today. I made a post this morning, and I said this. Let me actually share it with y'all. This is what I said. I will still stand on it too. This is what I said. I said, before I start cutting up for the day, because that's what I do, I would like to say something. Remember how I've been saying for at least the last 5 years that they will be coming for your children. Well, that ship has sailed. They have won. I am fully convinced they have destroyed the next generation coming up, and it is too late. They say Black people are finally waking up. I don't see that at all. I think more people than ever are asleep, and it is my belief that we are still a few generations off from being awake. In the overall general scheme of things, some of the children have been saved, but we are overwhelmed with electronic devices, TV shows, apps, commercials, music, and other weaponry like food, chemtrails, water, etc., that carry their programming into the mass population. Think of how Jim Jones was able to get everyone to drink the Kool-Aid. And it's not trying to be a Debbie Downer, and it is what it is. If the grandmaster teachers were not able to wake people up en masse, then what hope do a few of us and our little audience have? And now the memes come. Y'all have a great day today. That's what I said this morning. Yeah, everything that I'm seeing is just, let me show y'all just a little bit. Let's start it off with this right here.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that
Yeah. All right. What she's doing, that comes from this.
Hey, y'all, baby. Get my keys, sir.
Hell no. JJ either drunk some shit or what, because she too into the music.
I did Magic, Islamic Magic. I have that on there. That's one of the classes in Magic 401. Sick. That ain't even the worst thing I've seen. You know what I mean? What is there? What else is there to say? There's more. There's actually more. And, you know, I've been saying for years now that they coming for your children. I've been repeating myself. They coming for your children. They coming on every angle that's possible. They are coming for your children. A lot of these videos that I'm looking at, these children who are getting pulled over by the cops, they are saying the same things. They are saying, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You know what I mean? You can't put your hands on me. You can't arrest a minor. You know, where are they getting that from? TikTok. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I haven't even showed you the worst one. I haven't. You know, here is a school. Are you? Okay. I mean, it's there. For me, this is the great separation cranking all the way up. It's just literally had me sick after watch who I talk to. Yeah. 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 The reason that it bothers me so much, y'all, is because these are our babies. Excuse me. This is at a school right here. Check this out, y'all. I could not believe this one.
Security guard for what? Take your clothes off, folks. I'm gonna fight you. Your ass dirty. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Dirty. I'll f you up, bro. Dirty. Such a nobody. Freedom of speech. Dirty. You got no weapons. You ain't got nothing. Hey, no! Get out! You probably start giving up. Get back, bro. That's my sister. Let her stay there. Stay back. Hey, they got my little sister, bro. Stay back. Why did they got her, bro? Stay back.
Fast forward just a little bit.
You dirty.
I'm trying to explain.
Hey, look, that's
you need to stop.
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 Hey,
I'm halfway through getting her info. The one girl's talking to me.
You whore, you thought it'd be silly. I'm not gonna touch you, but you just arrested my little sister. And I got all rights to follow you. You dusty whore.
Hey, let me tell you what's going on. She's going to the station. She might have bond. It depends. I can take your info and give you the phone number, and you can call later if you would like. Can you please finish? Her name is Tiara, Tiarra. She'll have to go to court in the morning. We're gonna see what the officer is gonna do. Okay.
What led to all of this was this.
Don't touch me. I ain't touch you. Let me tell you. Keep going. Let me tell you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. He ain't touch you. Don't touch me. As long as you keep on talking. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. She said don't lie about your name. I said I'm not lying about my name. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
All right. Enough of that. Enough of that one. Yeah. Absolutely. Focus. Same. Absolutely same. You know what I mean? Same. Yeah, exactly. I think so. The constant don't touch me, I have rights, you can't touch a minor, and just acting real belligerent and disrespectful towards the cops is doing nothing except setting them up for failure. That's all it's doing. I hear some people saying that, that's the Kundalini rising up. That's why no, we don't have an army. We don't have a military. We don't have strategies for war. You know what I'm saying? And we don't use our brains. You know what I mean? So this is just flying blind right here. These teenagers are acting completely dumb. They're acting completely stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's an uncomfortable subject. And a lot of us don't want to address it. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I don't see anybody addressing it besides myself. We act like it's no big deal, but it is a big deal. It is. This is the next generation coming up. Okay. We already don't use our magic. Okay. And we're supposed to leave something for the next generation to come up and build upon. All we're leaving them to build upon is nonsense, belligerent niggery, niggerdom. That's all that I see. That's all I'm seeing. I told y'all before, I've seen it just as many white teens acting an ass, but our people are doing it on a whole different level, y'all. A whole different level. Okay. I have an idea. I can't prove it, but I believe TikTok is the main culprit here. Okay. Every teenager is connected to the internet and is connected to the net, period. And I believe TikTok is where they all hang out. And I believe TikTok is the one who is guiding them on how to interact with police. As a matter of fact, the more I watch these body cam videos, the more I see Black people don't know their rights and don't know the laws. I've seen one white person get out of a ticket by quoting certain stuff in his video. I've only seen a white person do it. And it wasn't because of the color of his skin, because they was really trying to get him out the car. But what he was saying to the cops, what he was quoting. You see what I'm saying? All Black people are saying is, I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction over me. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch me. This happens after they get caught stealing. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of ignorant, stupid shit going on. How are we supposed to be using our magic when we can't even deal with the laws of the land and the police out here? Beware the walk-ins. I agree. I totally agree. But you got to also understand that there's spells going on, and they use these children to do a whole bunch of other shit. All right. There's a book that I think all of you should own. Okay. It probably will make you sick to your stomach. I promise you. I had to meditate after reading parts of this book. All right. They do use the energy and the blood of the young children. Okay. I hope I'm not losing y'all with what I'm saying here. Right. Young people and the homeless. Okay. Remember the clip I showed y'all the other day of what Bobby said. All right. I want to thank Legacy Sigma for sending me this clip that I'm about to show y'all. It's from The Simpsons. School is indeed without knowledge. Thank you. Exactly. I'm trying to preach magic, and we still don't even have knowledge of ourselves. And without knowledge of ourselves, like he said, you have nothing. So if you don't have knowledge of yourself, how you going to pass on nothing to the children. School itself is especially important. Right. No other way to begin. Exactly. I'm glad you said that. You know why I'm glad you said that? Because I could not imagine this being me when I was growing up, speaking to my mother this way. Let me show y'all this one. Just give me a second. Give me 1 second.
Okay. How many quarters make $1.75? $1.75.
Hold on.
I reached my limit. I tried to be nice. I literally tried to de-escalate every situation, but be trying me. I came in there and asked her about Bahamas, and I asked her about if I could wash the towels, and she immediately started going off on me. Her soul is deeply disturbed, and she do all that spiritual shit trying to clean. Nothing's gonna fix that. She's the devil herself. I'm not leaving her down the line.
Rachel, that's what I was asking you about.
That's not what you was asking me. You started going back and forth with me. Because I asked you about the Bahamas. I was talking to you about the Bahamas trip my daddy was gonna take. You got miserable like you always do. What they gonna do with me? What they gonna do with me? Rachel, I don't want to hear that. Like you get bitter over other people's success. That's why you still stuck where you at. Like you're the problem. You don't realize that. Do some reflecting.
That's all. We don't want to hear all that. We don't want to hear
No, because this is your fault too. This is your fault too.
No,
You see her blaming her dad for this?
But what lawyer job you got? Nothing. So it means shit. It means shit. And you're struggling. And you're struggling too. Go to your room. You feel like a Mexican. Who you talk to?
What we gonna do? Because this is not. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So you gonna go with?
Let me stop it for just a second here. I couldn't imagine speaking to my mother in such a way when I was growing up. I would have been picking my teeth up off the floor. I tried to jump bad with my mom one time. I was 14. I was 14. I'm always going to remember this. And my mother hit me so quick in my chest with her bare fist. I mean, caught me totally off guard and shit. She's like, what you say? What you say? Well, say it again. And I was like, I was stuck because it hurt. It hurt. And she surprised the shit out of me. Hit me right in the chest like a nigga in the street. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this mother is trying to reason with this child has destroyed her. I watched the whole video while I was on my bike one morning. And this child was tearing up the house, cussing, and just being completely disrespectful to the cops that were entering, trying to defuse the situation. You know what I mean? I could not imagine any of my people in my neighborhood. Nobody got disrespectful with their parents. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Completely different era is that's an understatement. Bad nutrition, music targeted at self-destruction, the effect of masculinity being depleted. Thank you. Absolutely, totally agree. TikTok and Twitch. Exactly. Not my people. I agree. Not mine either. Did you see the huge fight on the cruise ship over some chicken? No, I didn't see that, but I am not surprised. This is another reel. I'm constantly seeing these cruise ship reels about ghetto acting people on the cruise ships. I think it's Carnival Cruise. Okay. Remember I said last week, I said we give them plenty of ammunition. If you can find the clip, D, that will be helpful. I'll show it here. Excuse me. Yeah, adrenochrome. Absolutely. I like to say I raised my child right. She's right here. This is my princess. She's still daddy's little girl. happily married with a beautiful family. She is okay. You know what I'm saying? And she's raising our granddaughters to be okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. You know, it's the rest of the population, the rest of the black population that I'm concerned with. And I should be. I'm part of it. You know what I mean? Hey, princess. That's the problem. Parents wants to have talks. Exactly. Our parents fought us if we got, you know what I mean? Our parents fought us if we got out of line. You never would have seen no shit like this. You never would have seen cops attempting to reason and speak with teenagers in the school while she had a blunt. She had a what they call that? Swisher. She had a swisher in her hand, carrying around some liquor. You would never, growing up, you would have never seen no shit like that. Never. My mama slapped the taste out of my mouth for this. Exactly. Exactly. Our moms put foot to ass when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Foot to ass. Okay? Foot to ass. It was not tolerated when I was growing up. And then it's not just social. It is, but it isn't. But a large part of it is social media. And then check this out. We still got to deal with shit like this. Check this shit out, y'all. Can you believe this? I can't believe it.
1201. Chicken fried watermelon. All I'm saying is it make one hell of a DJ name. Coming to the stage tonight, chicken fried watermelon. If you turn in your cookbooks to the page of the struggle, nigga, what? Just when I think we was moving forward, snatch it right on back, Jack. Other than the words I said, I have nothing left in my head. Lord have mercy. Y'all have a good day.
This is chicken fried watermelon, and I already know what you guys are thinking. So look, let me explain.
This the black.
Dora pause. Chicken fried watermelon. What's up, Mooney? What's the deal? They love making us look bad. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, as long as they control everything, that's what's going to happen. But we also give them plenty of ammunition. Right. What the fuck? Exactly. Chicken fried watermelon. Could we be any more stereotypical here? Chicken fried fucking watermelon. Nah, don't be sorry. I mean, it's sad. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. All the shit that I'm showing y'all is fucking sad. You know what I mean? Let me see. Remember what Bobby said, y'all. Remember what he said? When the great old ones return, when they gonna return? When? You know what I mean? I hate like I said, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I don't mean to seem like I've completely given up, but me doing the research that I do, you know, it's like let's pause. Let's pause for a second and hear from a master teacher. Let's just pause for a second. Let's do that.
It's like, wow. It's almost in a sense to see that I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one. But yeah, there are vampires that know they're vampires and people who don't know they're vampires. The worst ones are the ones who don't know. Because they always follow you. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You try to help them, but they just constantly, because I get people come to me and they'll ask me the same thing year after year after year, right there on the street, the same thing. And I said to myself, wouldn't it be expedient to just, I don't know, get a book? Like I did, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a book, you know what I'm saying? And learn about this stuff. I still literally Randolph. I done mentioned all that stuff. And it's a form of laziness because I can just lay in my coffin, get up, and go suck somebody else's blood. Yeah. You see? So that's, and I go to the supermarket, right? One time I went to the movies and I went to the supermarket. This old lady comes up to me. He looks at her and goes, I don't know, you like to be with, you don't want to be with him, you have a hard time knowing what to get. I said, bitch, if you don't shut your stupid fucking ass up. I told her just like that.
We had just finished seeing the butler too.
I said, bitch, if you don't shut your, if you don't say nothing, nobody will know you're stupid. You know, I was pissed off. But look what it did to me. It pulled out a certain anger energy. Don't fucking talk to me, okay? Do I look like I'm going to adjust to some stupid shit you're talking right there, right now? I don't want to hear that stuff. I hate stupidity. I really hate it, man. It just fucks me up.
I had already blocked her out. I didn't hear her.
Yeah, but somebody had to say something too because the next motherfucker she see look like me, she ain't gonna do it. Right. You know?
And that's a master teacher getting riled up to the point where he said that to an old lady. You know what I mean? You know what it had to take to get somebody like Azazel Bay, peace be upon him, to go there. You know what I'm saying? As calm, as humble as I've always seen this man. You know, and Disney is all in as far as programming these children. Disney is all in. They are trying to cancel Snoop. They are trying to cancel Snoop for this. Can you believe this shit right here? They can't, out of all people, Snoop Dogg, really? Who don't like Snoop?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz.
and we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women. How did she have a baby? Shh. Movie ain't over with. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
What was so wrong with what he said? Can two women have a baby? Can they? Like, is it possible? Two women can have a baby? But they trying to cancel Snoop for saying that. The truth is now so offensive. Anyway. Anyway. You know. Let me see if I'm missing. Right. That ain't our people. You're absolutely right. We have returned. It's just not a lot of us. Once again, spirituality is the way to go. Magic is all that we have left. It is really, literally all that we have. Thank you, Mooney. What if everything we are seeing and experience here is supposed to happen based on the fact we don't have an active template of what our future is as a collective? It's an interesting thought. Maybe. Could be. Could be. You know. The book, I just got it. Oh, I still ain't showed y'all though. I'll show y'all in just a second. What are your thoughts on the whole? The whole I'm not familiar or the 3-eye atlas thing. I don't know. Yeah, I wanted that shirt too. What's up, Swords Witch? What's going on? What I believe for a long time, we are not all. No, we are not. No, we are not. Just because we share genetics don't mean we're the same people. We are not all one people and never will. I'm with you on this one. Simply because cosmically, we all come from different places, so we don't necessarily. Thank you. Thank you. I'm with you on that. Yes, he is always calm. He said he never yelled at his own. Exactly. But she got him to that point that quick. Like Snoop since 92. Right. Right. No. 2 women simply cannot have a baby. Remember Smurfette used to be a Smurf? I remember that episode. Man, I could, if I had the time to go all day, I would. Let me see this one. Minions. Again, thanks to my homie Katrina, always sending me something that's always synchronized with what I'm going to speak about. Minions. Check this out.
Watching Minions and notice something strange. Tell me I'm not the only one who noticed this. But wait, till you see the last one. It's completely bizarre. Today I was rewatching Minions.
The reason I am staying on this particular subject is because it is honestly is heartbreaking watching our children be destroyed the way they are. They are being destroyed. They really are being destroyed. Okay. Exactly. Subliminal program in the cartoons. Right. Peace, brother Konami. What's up? Glad you don't have kids. Right. And it's sad. It is completely sad. Let me see if I can find the one where when they show the mother, then you'll see why the children act the way they do. Let me see. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think I found it. Look at that.
On August 17th, 2022, Officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to a report of shots fired.
They're investigating a gunshot.
Man, what's going on? You get shot? You get shot?
So they have to come in.
What happened? Hold on. You're limping, man. That man got a shirt on.
With the gunshot on. Little boy. This 15-year-old.
For real, anybody y'all picking out? We just give the name, that's it. We just got the name. Where's his mom? Where's his mom?
I'm his sister. I'm his adult.
Where's his mom?
No, I'm the parent. That's him.
No.
Yeah, I'm the parent. That's him. You ain't got to talk to him. He wasn't got to. This boy got a school club.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all messing with me because I'm black.
Turn up for real. Go in the house. Turn up. I'm gonna be leaving in the police car. I promise you that.
Hey, go back. I'm talking to some chinning on. Look, they talking over there.
What are you doing? What you doing?
My man. You can stop. Come on. Don't touch me. Bro, don't touch me.
With 23.
Don't touch me. Back up, y'all.
So y'all see all that, right? Y'all see all that. Okay. You see all that? Watch when the mom comes.
That's my brother.
She talking about that's her brother. That's her brother.
Hey. You ain't got no reason to even be out here. Your mama not even home.
Move out of the way. And get your info. Okay. So, if he won't give us his info, let's at least try to get mom's info to give her a call. Unscrew this.
And then try to go, well, y'all can't question him. I said, no, I'm trying to identify him, not question him.
That's it.
The neighbors reached out to the mother of the two detained teenagers, and she was quite upset upon hearing the news.
Ma'am, this is Detective Bond with the Savannah Police Department. Are you? Okay. Thank you. Mom is pissed. Mom is pissed, but she is on the way. She was over here. She said she's almost here.
The mother arrived a few minutes later.
Why y'all knock on my door?
Okay.
I didn't knock on your door. That's the thing. They the key outside. Walked up and asked me what's his name.
All right, so this is what we got.
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't rush into shit. Y'all don't pay for shit. Don't rush into the house and grab nothing that belonged to me. If it was a problem, you should have asked one of my neighbors. Let my neighbors call me, and I would have came over here with no problem. Don't rush up on my kids. And don't rush in nothing that y'all don't pay for. You know you can't do that by law. You wasn't supposed to go in my house at all.
We never did.
Man,
He came back out.
I got the video of all that.
Number one.
So, you know, any wonder why the kids act like that? You know, Bonnet Brigade comes on the scene, hollering, screaming. You know what I'm saying? And totally fucking wrong. You know what I mean? It's passed down, y'all. This behavior is being passed down. This behavior is being passed down, period. You know what I mean? If you don't have knowledge of self, if you don't have respect of self, how can you can't practice magic? You know, so what are you passing down to this next generation? Absolutely nothing. You know, but here's the book that I was telling y'all about. I know I got off the topic because this has been going on for a minute. I should have forewarned y'all that this live was going to be like this, because I've been very disturbed. I'm not gonna lie. I've been very disturbed by the shit that I've been seeing. Like, these children have absolutely no hope. You know, I believe the children of our future. Remember Whitney sang that? Yeah, no. Here is the book that I was telling y'all about. This book will piss you off if you ever get it. I will put it in Patreon. I will put this book in Patreon. It's called Eaters of Children. Okay? Eaters of Children. How access to power is granted through the rape, torture, and ritualistic slaughter of the innocent. Okay? Mourn and weep. The children are naked and are being devoured. How could they keep a conspiracy secret? Of course, we went to the moon. Of course, Lee Harvey Oswald fired 3 shots from an antiquated 6.5 millimeter bolt action manufactured Carcano from 200 yards away in 8.3 seconds, blowing off the back of President Kennedy's head, shooting from behind him. What you're about to read in these pages will forever put to bed any notion of normalcy, trust in your major institutions, or ease of sleep that you ever had. A system of evil controls your government, your military, your law enforcement, your judges, and even your entertainment that is so vile. The details of it may very well leave you catatonic. It is quite literally of biblical proportions. All right. Table of contents is this book is heavy. It really is. It's really heavy. It's really deep, and you may not be the same after you read it. Truth mixed with lies. Remember, I'm always telling y'all about the truth sandwich. I thought I was sharing my screen. I am so sorry. I'm up here talking and I thought I was sharing. Okay, let's go back. All right. Mourn and weep. The children are naked, are being devoured. And this is what I was just reading. This preface here. Okay. Truth mixed with lies. Remember I said a truth sandwich? The Greek titan Prometheus was said by the poet Hesiod to have stolen fire from Olympus to give to man. Furious with him, Zeus bound him to a rock amongst the mountains in the Caucasus, where an eagle pulls out and devours his liver daily as the immortal titan's organ regenerated each night. Prometheus is considered by the powerful elite to be a metaphor for Lucifer, the light bearer, and fire is likened to the secret knowledge and power Lucifer bestows upon his worshipers. Although the average rational adult sees such myths as laughable, the Luciferian elite believe them to be the reality which guides their every move. Their reverence for them is betrayed in their favorite highly controlled medium, movies. Their favorite highly controlled medium, movies. I constantly say, I redundantly say, everything is in movies. And then it goes on to Doctor Strange and some other stuff. But also in 2016 was an even more blatant homage to the unbelievable. The story of Osiris, Isis, Horus, and Set, retold with a $140 million budget in Gods of Egypt, starring 300's Gerard Butler. This is something Brother Konami has told me to watch, and I have not still watched it. I have no excuse. I have not watched it yet. You know what I mean? I have not watched it yet. I will eventually get to it. Right. Loud and wrong. Exactly. Don't touch my kids. Don't. Yeah. Kids run around. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Where do they get that from? If the children, if any child is committing a crime or suspected, they can put their hands on. They can arrest them. You know what I mean? They can do that. They were investigating a gunshot or gunshots. Okay. So yeah, they're going to take that seriously. Wow, this redhead talk about don't touch my brother, blah, 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 blah. Loud and fucking wrong. And they can't read either. Absolutely correct. What's up, Magic Bitey? Dark City. Yes. One of the best occult movies out. Dark City. The Matrix at its cheesiest level is Dark City. Okay? Right. Sad as fuck. It really is. Results of Black Lives Matter, hands up, don't shoot, and can't breathe. This is something else they're saying at these traffic stops, y'all. I promise you. They're all saying, I can't breathe. When the cuffs go on, they're saying, I can't breathe. You're making me uncomfortable. I don't feel safe. I have asthma. I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? All these things that came upon Black Lives Matter. They are saying these things, and man, one of the best inventions that they came up with was the body cam, because they catching us doing stupid shit on camera. You know what I mean? Stupid shit. There was one that I watched. This woman was nobody buying that she feared for her life. You know what I'm saying? All the obeying has worn off. Jim Crow is dead to these kids, and black women ain't never obeyed the police. Damn. Oh, man. I wish I could just leave that up there. I wish I could leave that one right there. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find that one. This shit is sad as fuck. Like Mooney said, it is sad as fuck. Why do I put myself through this? Because I'm a researcher. You know what I mean? I'm a researcher. That's what we do. We put ourselves through that to get information. It may not seem that way. I'm not just passing the time. I'm observing their behavior. The behavior is a pattern. I'm like, all these people can't just be getting caught. It's not a conspiracy that, you know, they didn't get together and say, let's do this, let's do that. No, these people are actually acting out all this shit. They're all doing the exact same things. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the exact same things. Shout out to Legacy Sigma for sending me this clip. It's this clip, y'all.
Concise and explode.
All right. The Simpsons show everything. You know what I'm saying? Of course they be lying. You know, how's everybody all of a sudden can't breathe? This happens not just at traffic stops. This also happens when people get caught stealing. Every time, I swear, y'all, every single time, these people, this is something you have to witness for yourself, y'all. You would have to do your research for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, you know, some people may view this as wasting time. It's not. You know what I'm saying? You would have to see this with your own eyes to see what I'm talking about. It is disturbing to see how many people are saying the exact same things. It is disturbing to see the children be so rebellious as willing to fight cops and get felonies on their records as teenagers. And then where are they going to go? When they try to get jobs, they're going to see that on their records. You know what I'm saying? They playing what they used to call the long con. You know what I'm saying? Woosah. Woosah, y'all. Woosah. I'll be watching the video cam on YouTube. They all be lying saying exactly. This is what being a mortician, observing the. Thank you. Wow. I've been one for a long time now, so I'm with you guys. I appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Remember that episode? Crazy. It is crazy. Watching it with new eyes, this should be wow. If you watch these Simpson episodes with adult and occult eyes, you would be amazed at what you missed as a child. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. Feasting on the essence every time they act out. Every time. You know what I mean? It just get worse and worse. on YouTube is called Body Cam Edition. That's what it's called. Okay. You even got adults out here acting an ass. I've seen several videos. Walmart is the last place you want to steal from. There are cameras literally everywhere. And I'm seeing these women using their children as shields. You heard me right. Using their children. First of all, going into a place with your children to steal in the first place is crazy, demonic work. But then using your child after the fact, talking about, this is my baby. You couldn't pay me to be a cop. True story. In 1995, I started in processing in the police academy. The week that I started in processing in the police academy, 5 cops got killed. This was in Philadelphia. I was still living in Philadelphia. I changed my mind very quickly. And now, all these years later, what was that, 30 years ago? All these years later, you could not pay me to be a cop these days. You couldn't pay me to do it. I could not do their job at all. Theology of Hate? Huh. I need to watch that one. I might have some material for Friday if I watch that one. I think I know the one you're talking about. It's called something else though. That might be the one. That might be the one. So, let me show y'all. Let's see. Let me see. There's so many that I've watched in the past week. I mean, we are just acting an ass. This is the one. This is the one. Nobody in their right mind believes this woman is fearing for her life. Give me a second. Then we're gonna get up out of here. Oh, Jesus. All right, it's not. Here we go. This is a traffic stop, y'all. Check this out.
Oh my God.
Who you two?
OMG. I gotta pee so bad.
Look at this.
Listen to me. Ma'am, I don't have no weapons. I'm defensive.
Okay. Time out. You need to listen right now, okay?
God.
You're being advised of your Taylor warnings. If you do not cooperate and participate in these exercises, you are not going to dispel my concern that you're driving under the influence of alcohol, chemical, or controlled substance.
Taylor warnings are specific to Florida case law and help build a case if a suspect is not cooperating with a drunk driving investigation.
I did not tell you to walk a straight line.
You told me to walk a straight line.
No, I asked you if you could walk a straight line.
I could.
Next, your inaction to participate in these exercises will force me to make an arrest based on the totality of the circumstances as I know them to this point, and it will be used against you in court. Are you willing to do these exercises?
I don't know
yes
what you
or no?
said. I'm so afraid right now.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you one more time. Not doing these exercises is going to force me to make an arrest based on the totality of the circumstances, and it will be used against you in a court of law. Are you willing to do these exercises?
Whatever exercises, sir, just don't kill me,
So
please.
place your hands down at your sides.
I'm scared.
Place your hands down at your sides.
Why? I want to let
Maybe
you know
she
I
doesn't
have no
understand
weapons.
because she is under the influence. Because
I am not under the influence.
Then put your
ma'am.
hands down at your side.
Why do I have to? I'm afraid. I don't want him to think I got weapons.
exercises
I don't have no weapons,
Did
sir.
anybody say you had a weapon?
Oh my God, I'm afraid. My hands are up. I have nothing.
Ma'am, listen to me. Listen to me.
Ma'am, you accuse me of drinking. I know.
She didn't accuse you of anything.
She said she must be under influence. Exercise you want me to do? What exercise you want me to do?
I want you to stand right here.
I'm afraid to come close to you.
I want you to stand. Well, if you don't come close to me, I'm going to come close to you.
Okay, what do you
so bring
want
your
me to
feet
do?
together,
What do you
hands
want?
at your
My
sides.
free-
Hands at your sides.
Oh my God.
Hands at your sides.
I don't have any
hands
weapons,
at your
sir.
sides.
I don't
Nobody
have
said
any
you have a
weapons.
weapon.
I have nothing.
You see the top of this pen?
Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna speak to you offline, and so I can get the specific one. I want to watch that one now. Exactly. When you see these body cam footage, then you be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." You know, the body cam is keeping everybody honest, and so I'm sorry, we are losing that battle. We are absolutely acting an ass on camera. Right. I'm so afraid. Oh, I don't want you to, please don't kill me. So the bitch was under the influence. She was drunk. So anyway, thanks for joining me, y'all. I totally tried not to have this as a complete live, but it turned out that way anyway. I shall make up for it on Friday. I'll see y'all then. I appreciate you, each and every single one of y'all. If you have children, I beg you, I implore you, keep them close. Train them on how to survive this wicked, sick world that we live in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the one and only. There's only one, the diabolical one, Magick LaCroix. See y'all next time. Enjoy the rest of the day as well as the week. As I greet you in peace as always. Namaste. Peace, y'all. Indeed. Peace. Love you too. Peace, y'all. I'm out.